A weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey!
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Houston first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Keeping it with Mixon. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
On the quick, right?
Stroud from the pistol. This is complete to Schultz. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Here we go. Tony.
From the gun, Stroud. Has it in close. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Mixon. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lamar off to play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Middle. Go.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
You know, Kate, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
13. Go right here. You at X. Sit up.
Lamar now from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Shotgun now, 1st round. Connection made to Dell. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Like you said.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
They send Diggs in motion right. 1st down, Stroud. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So 2nd down coming up.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Robin. Huggy. Hey, uno. Why Tony.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Schultz with the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Look the hot, look the hot. 11, 11, 11.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That's caught beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Down.
Motion man sent left. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Play made that time by Danico Autry.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play fake, Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with Henry. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
They'll send him over right. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
You change it. You at X.
Running once more with Henry. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Hey, Ozzy,
From the gun, Jackson. Henry on the catch. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 36. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 now. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
That one's cut along the left sideline. Down to the 10. Touchdown! Texans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Hey.
Throwing again is Lamar. Walker hauls it in. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Report.
They just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Ravens with it, facing the potential end of their postseason as they trail. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Report.
Henry running to the left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Another run for Henry. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
White Tony.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun, Stroud. They did it! He made the interception! Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Here's Henry running left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
Going with King Henry here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Back to throw it. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bbit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other. That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They've got a man in motion. Here's 2nd and 7. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans jump in front now by 5. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trailing by 5. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Lamar off the play fake. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronco. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
180. Let's go.
Man in motion here.
Get high. 180. Ready, shot. Hey, report. Report. Sit up.
Now to throw. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey. You at X. You know what?
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Putting a receiver in motion.
No, we changed it. You. Go. Ready, shot.
Throwing now. He'll get this to Henry. And they take him down right along the 30. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Ready, shot. 180. Ready, shot. 13. Go right here. Sit up.
Here he is to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. To throw. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
So close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
You at X. You change it. Out.
Setting up to pass. Caught near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Gotta think this is 4 down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
1 final shot here. And that is incomplete. They got the look they needed, but no luck. This game's over. So the Texans come away with the road win. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Baltimore.